clean and tidy up the black bedroom. Afterwards, you must all get dressed and ready for the day. This means to those that haven't showered, shower and get dressed immediately. You are done with tidying up the black bedroom. Next, you must pack all your belongings and bags neatly into the black bedroom. Nothing must be left in the dressing area.
Latest update, guys. Big Brother has just this morning instructed the level of housemates to move all of their personal belongings from the closet area of the house or any part of the house where they have it to the black room. For those of you that are wondering which part of the room or which part of the house is the black room, guys, it's the room that comes with the red duvets. I personally call it the red room because of the red duvets. According to Big Brother, this is a task that the housemates are to complete within 3 hours. And so after 3 hours, Big Brother will give them further instructions on what to do next. Now, according to Big Brother, to shower, they are to dress up and prepare for the day. And talking about preparing for the day, it's not just about, wearing their regular outfits. They should also dress as though they were also preparing for the head of house challenge. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot more that came with these instructions. I'm going to be sharing with you all in a bit. But first off, let me officially welcome all of you back to my YouTube channel. Hi, you're welcome back. My name is Elijah. This is Frankly Speaking with Glory, and I am the girl with the tea. And the tea of this video is something mysterious going on in Biggie's house. All right, I don't want to call it a task yet because I myself am not really sure what Biggie has up his sleeve, but I will be spilling the tea to you all regardless. So please, if you are new on this channel, if this is your first time coming across my content, thank you so much for choosing to click to watch. But please do not leave without doing exactly what you see on your screen. This is one of the fastest ways for you to become a part of this family and to also be able to receive a lot of my videos whenever I upload a new one. Now, all of that said, let's quickly continue with this conversation. In continuation, Big Brother also instructed that the housemates should pack every single item, including food items and clothing items. Yes, now for the food items, I mean, guys, we know that these housemates, by virtue of the fact that each and every one of them literally steals from one another, they hoard food, yes, just for save for the rainy day, yes. Big Brother instructed that they should also pack those food items into the black room, or they are to give it to the head of house to keep for them in the head of house lounge. All right, that is if they do not trust each other enough to keep it in the black room. Now, for the clothing items, they are not to leave any clothing item laying about like that. Every single thing needs to go to the black room, and they are not to be caught hiding away or storing away some clothing items to use for later. Put simply, every single item that belongs to every single one of the level of housemates, yeah, once moved to the black room, should be considered inaccessible. So guys, this is such a tricky one. This is a tricky one from Big Brother. And to be very frank with you all, listening to Biggie's instructions, it made me wonder what Biggie has got up his sleeves. Now, just to deviate for a bit, this completely reminded me of the Big Brother Nzamzi season 3. Yeah, that happened earlier this year. Something similar had actually happened with the Nzamzi housemates. Yes, they had also received a similar instruction from Big Brother, but in this regard, they were not to use anything that has to do with water in the house. They were not to even take water from the fridge. They were not to even take water from the tap. They were not to even take water from any part of the house at all, not even from the bathroom. Yes, so Big Brother of that season had actually given them a time frame for them to use water to do whatever they wanted to do, and after that duration of time, they would no longer have access, to using the water. So those housemates that would sneak, behind Biggie's back, thinking that Big Brother was not seeing or even knowing what they were doing, they were actually punished at the end of the day. If you all cast your mind back to the Shine Your Eye season, a similar instruction was given to the Shine Your Eye housemates, where Big Brother had instructed them to pack all of their bags, all of their belongings, and take them to, I think, the storeroom, yes, and Big Brother literally took everything away. So they were given in replacement, or rather as replacement, a small box and a key. Yes, so in that box, they could only put just a few personal items. Now, it was a very, very dicey situation for the Shine Your Eye housemates that season, as they were all really confused as to which item of theirs was a priority for them. So it was very interesting to see how these housemates were able to pick, items of clothing that they felt would, cover them enough for the day and for the following days of that week until their belongings were finally handed over to them, I think over the weekend. Now, for the level up housemates, speculations have started flying around. Brian, most especially, strongly believes that there is going to be an impromptu eviction, probably today or this week. And so everybody is kind of scared. People are kind of wondering like, okay, what does Big Brother have up his sleeves? And here I am as Glory Elijah, or frankly speaking with Glory Elijah, racking my brains and thinking that, does Big Brother actually have plans of, carrying out an impromptu eviction? Because if he does so, to be very frank with you all, it would be a welcome idea, because at the moment, the house is still too full. I mean, this is officially the start of the 6th week of the season. The season is supposed to run for 10 weeks, precisely 72 days. And guys, this is the official beginning of week 6. And at the moment, we have 3 fake housemates and is it 17? Yes, 17 original, real housemates. So we all know that season by season, except Big Brother decides to tweak things. Normally, in week 10, I mean, the actual ultimate week where the winner of the season will be declared, we normally have 5 housemates that scales through to the finals. That's the top 5. Yeah, the traditional top 5. And so I've been doing my calculations that, okay, in total, we have 19 housemates, 3 of whom are fake housemates. That leaves us with 17 housemates. So if you now take away the top 5, that is if we're going to have a top 5 and not the top 6 like last season. So if we take off the top 5, that's going to leave us with how many? 12 housemates. And now guys, officially, we have just 4 weeks in between now and the final week when the winner will be declared. How many housemates do you honestly think that Ebuka, Big Brother, the organizers will be able to evict week by week to enable us arrive at the appropriate number of top finalists of the season, guys? How many do you think? Because by my own calculations, if we take away the traditional top 5, we're going to automatically have 12 housemates left. And that would mean that if we're going to have evictions every Sunday, it means Ebuka will have to be evicting 3 housemates each every Sunday. But then we know that Big Brother is not the type to be very, very predictable. To mean that we'll have to have impromptu in between the week evictions. Yes, we had that happen during the Double Wahala season. We had that happen during the Pepper Dem Gang season when Tacha was evicted, or rather disqualified, I think on a Saturday. And then Cindy was evicted on the very same day. Yes, during the Double Wahala season, we had Bam Bam that was evicted on a Saturday, and then Teddy A was evicted on a Sunday. So guys, we've seen all these things play out. And to be very frank with you all, I would love to see an in between the week impromptu eviction happen. Yes, and this time around I would love to see Ebuka stepping into the mansion by himself, just as he did during the Pepper Dem Gang season, giving the housemates a shocker. Yes, and then by himself coming to remove, uproot an unwanted housemate from the show. At the moment, as I speak to you, the housemates have 3 hours to complete this instruction. At the moment, the housemates are busy packing their things, but now they all have a challenge as to what exactly they should be smart enough to move out of the room so as not to be taken unawares by Big Brother. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know your guesses in the comment section below. What do you think Big Brother is planning on doing? Do you think Brian is right by speculating that there just might be an impromptu eviction today? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys on another episode of Frankly Speaking with Glory Elijah. Have an amazing day. Bye.